What if your passport alone made it significantly harder to land a job in the United States? As President Trump pushes tougher immigration enforcement in 2026, work visa applicants from several Asian countries are facing increased scrutiny, longer processing times, enhanced background checks, and, in some cases, sharply reduced opportunities. But which countries are seeing the biggest impact? In today's video, we're counting down 7 Asian countries most affected by Trump's latest U.S. work visa policies. Some of these nations have traditionally sent thousands of skilled professionals to America, but new security measures, diplomatic tensions, and immigration reforms are changing the landscape. Watch until the end, because the country ranked number 1 may surprise you, and the reasons go far beyond immigration. Let's begin. Number 7, Pakistan. Pakistan has long supplied skilled workers to the United States in industries such as IT, engineering, healthcare, and education. However, under the Trump administration's stricter immigration approach in 2026, applicants from Pakistan often face additional security screening compared with many other nationalities. These extra reviews can lengthen visa processing and create uncertainty for both workers and U.S. employers. Many American companies that need to fill positions quickly may instead hire candidates whose visa applications are expected to move faster. This doesn't mean Pakistanis cannot work in the United States. Thousands continue to qualify through legal work visa programs every year. But applicants should be prepared for longer processing times and more detailed documentation. For skilled professionals, careful preparation has become more important than ever. Number 6, Iran. Iran has experienced some of the toughest U.S. immigration restrictions in recent years due to long-standing diplomatic tensions. Although certain employment-based visas remain legally available, Iranian applicants may encounter extensive security reviews and administrative processing before a final decision is made. Many technology companies and research institutions still value highly educated Iranian professionals, particularly in engineering and science. However, employers sometimes hesitate because lengthy processing delays can disrupt hiring plans. As a result, many qualified Iranian professionals are increasingly choosing countries such as Canada, Germany, or Australia as alternative destinations. The talent remains in high demand, but reaching the United States has become considerably more challenging. Number 5, China. For decades, China has been one of the largest sources of international students and highly skilled workers entering the United States. But growing geopolitical competition between Washington and Beijing has changed the environment dramatically. In 2026, certain applicants working in advanced technology, artificial intelligence, semiconductor research, aerospace, and other sensitive industries may face additional review because of national security concerns. These measures are aimed at protecting sensitive technologies rather than banning Chinese professionals from working in America. Still, increased scrutiny has created uncertainty for employers and applicants alike. Many Chinese professionals continue to receive work visas successfully, especially in sectors with strong labor demand, but the overall process has become more complex than it was just a few years ago. Of highly skilled foreign professionals working in the United States, particularly in technology, engineering, healthcare, finance, and research. Every year, thousands of Indian professionals are hired under employment-based visa programs, especially the H-1B visa. However, Trump's 2026 immigration agenda has placed greater emphasis on stricter compliance, preventing visa fraud, and ensuring that American workers are given priority whenever possible. For Indian applicants, this means employers are facing more detailed documentation requirements and increased government scrutiny during the hiring process. Technology companies must now demonstrate more clearly why they need foreign talent instead of hiring domestically. Although Indian professionals continue to receive a large share of work visas, competition has become tougher than ever. Many applicants now experience longer waiting periods, additional requests for evidence, and greater uncertainty during visa processing. The biggest challenge isn't necessarily rejection, it's the growing complexity of the entire process. Still, the demand for skilled Indian workers remains strong because many U.S. industries continue to face labor shortages in specialized fields. So despite stricter rules, India continues to be one of America's most important sources of global talent. Number 3. Afghanistan. Afghanistan presents one of the most difficult immigration situations in 2026. Following years of political instability and security concerns, Afghan nationals often encounter significant challenges when applying for U.S. visas. Employment-based immigration is particularly complicated because applicants may face extensive background checks, limited access to documentation, and lengthy administrative reviews. For employers, these delays can make hiring extremely difficult. Many skilled Afghan professionals, including engineers, medical workers, translators, and IT specialists, possess valuable experience but struggle to navigate an increasingly complex immigration system. Humanitarian pathways remain available for certain eligible individuals, but traditional employment-based visas are generally more difficult to obtain than they were years ago. As a result, many Afghan professionals have shifted their attention toward countries offering faster immigration pathways and more predictable processing. Number 2. Syria. For Syrian nationals, obtaining permission to work in the United States has remained one of the most challenging immigration journeys. Ongoing regional instability, national security concerns, and extensive screening procedures contribute to lengthy visa processing times. Every application typically undergoes detailed security reviews before approval decisions are made. This doesn't automatically prevent qualified Syrians from receiving employment visas. However, the additional screening often discourages employers who need workers immediately. Highly educated Syrian doctors, engineers, university professors, and business professionals continue contributing around the world. Yet many now choose destinations such as Canada, Germany, or Gulf countries because immigration procedures are generally more predictable. For Syrians hoping to build careers in America, patience and complete documentation have become more essential than ever. Number 1. North Korea. Topping our list is North Korea, one of the world's most isolated countries and a nation with virtually no normal diplomatic relationship with the United States. Unlike the other countries on this countdown, North Korean nationals face extraordinarily severe legal and diplomatic barriers to entering the U.S. for employment. Broad U.S. sanctions, travel restrictions, and the absence of regular diplomatic ties make employment-based immigration exceptionally rare. In practical terms, there is no routine pathway for North Korean citizens to obtain U.S. work visas through the standard employment process. This situation is driven by long-standing national security concerns, international sanctions, and the broader political relationship between Washington and Pyongyang, not by the qualifications of individual workers. While there may be extremely limited exceptions under U.S. law for specific humanitarian or other extraordinary circumstances, these are not part of the normal employment visa system. For that reason, North Korea stands apart from every other country on today's list. What do these policies mean for workers? If you're from one of the countries we discussed today, it's important to understand one key point. Being from these countries does not automatically mean you are banned from working in the United States. Many skilled professionals from Pakistan, India, China, Iran, Syria, and other nations continue to receive U.S. work visas every year. However, depending on current immigration policies and individual circumstances, applicants may experience longer visa processing times, more detailed background and security checks, additional documentation requests, greater employer scrutiny during the hiring process, increased uncertainty compared with previous years. Ultimately, every visa application is reviewed individually under U.S. immigration law. Looking ahead, immigration policy in the United States can change quickly. Future executive actions, court rulings, congressional legislation, or changes in diplomatic relations could affect work visa processing for many countries. Professionals planning to work in the U.S. should rely on official government information, maintain accurate documentation, and stay informed about policy updates. For employers, understanding the evolving immigration landscape is becoming just as important as finding the right talent. Final thoughts: today's countdown wasn't about labeling entire countries or suggesting that their citizens are unwelcome. Instead, it highlighted where applicants may face the greatest legal, diplomatic, or administrative challenges under current U.S. immigration policies. As global politics continue to evolve, immigration rules will likely remain one of the most closely watched issues affecting international workers and businesses alike. Whether you're a student, engineer, healthcare professional, software developer, or entrepreneur, staying informed is your strongest advantage. Outro: if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss our latest updates on U.S. immigration, work visas, global travel, and international career opportunities. Which country do you think faces the biggest challenge when applying for U.S. work visas? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.